This is Sheni, the second reading of our weekly Torah portion of Miketz, or Miketz. It is in Genesis chapter 41, verse 15 through 38. It's 24 verses, starting with verse 15. Vayomer Paro el Yosef chalom chalamti, upoter en oto, va'ani shamati alecha lemor, tishma chalom niftor oto. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter for it. But I have heard it said of you that you understand a dream to interpret it. Vaya'an Yosef et Paro lemor. Biladai Elohim ya'aneh et shalom Paro. And Joseph replied to Pharaoh, saying, Not I. God will give an answer that will bring peace to Pharaoh. Vayidaber Paro el Yosef b'chalomi, hineni omed al sfat hayeor. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, In my dream, behold, I was standing on the bank of the Nile. V'hine min hayeor olot, sheva parot, briot basar, v'yefot toar, v'tirena ba'achu. And behold, 7 cows of robust flesh and handsome form were ascending from the Nile, and they pastured in the marshland. V'hine sheva parot acherot olot acharehen dalot v'rakot toar meod v'rakot basar lo re'iti kahena b'chol eretz Mitzrayim laroa. And behold, 7 other cows were ascending after them, emaciated and of very ugly form and with meager flesh. I have not seen such ugly ones throughout the entire land of Egypt. Vatochalna haparot harakot v'haraot et sheva haparot harishonot habriot. And the meager and ugly cows devoured the first 7 healthy cows. Vatavona el kirbena velo nuda ki ba'u el kirbena umarehen ra kasher batchila va'ikatz. And they went inside them, but it was not known that they had gone inside them, for their appearance was ugly as in the beginning. And I awoke. Kirbena. Vatavona el kirbena velo noda ki ba'u el kirbena umarehen ra kasher batchila va'ikatz. And they went inside them, but it was not known that they had gone inside them, for their appearance was ugly as in the beginning. And then I awoke. Va'erev chalomi v'hine sheva shibalim olot bekane echad meleot v'tovot. Then I saw my dream, and behold, 7 ears of grain were growing on one stalk, full and good. V'hine sheva shibalim sinumot dakot shedufot kadim tzomchot achreim. And behold, 7 ears of grain, hardened, thin, and beaten by the east wind, were growing up after them. Vativla'ana hashibalim hadakot et sheva hashibalim hatovot yamar elachar tumi ve'en magid li. And the thin ears of grain swallowed up the 7 good ears of grain. I told the necromancers, but no one tells me its meaning. Vayomer Yosef el Paro, chalom Paro, echad hu. Et asher ha'Elohim oseh higid le Paro. And Joseph said to Pharaoh, Pharaoh's dream is one. What God is doing, he has told Pharaoh. Sheva parot hatovot, sheva shanim heina, v'sheva hashibalim hatovot, sheva shanim heina, chalom echad hu. The 7 good cows are 7 years, and the 7 good ears of grain are 7 years. It is one dream. ושבע הפרות הרכות והרעות העולות אחריהן 7 שנים הנה ושבע השבלים הריקות שדופות הקדים יהיו 7 שני רעב. And the 7 meager and ugly cows coming up after them are 7 years. And the 7 empty ears of grain beaten by the east wind will be 7 years of famine. Hu hadavar asher dibarti el paro, asher ha'elohim aseh hera et paro. It is this matter that I have spoken to Pharaoh. What God is about to do, he has shown Pharaoh. Hine sheva shanim ba'ot, sava gadol bechol eretz Mitzrayim. Behold, 7 years are coming, great plenty throughout all the land of Egypt. V'kamu sheva shnei ra'av acharehen, v'nishkach kol ha'sava be'eretz Mitzrayim, v'chila hara'av et ha'aretz. And 7 years of famine will arise after them, and all the plenty will be forgotten in the land of Egypt, and the famine will destroy the land. Velo yivada hasava ba'aretz b'nei harav hahu achreichen ki chaved hu me'od. And the plenty will not be known because that famine to follow, for it will be very severe. Ve'al hashanot tachalom el paro pamayim כי נכון הדבר מעם האלוהים וממהר האלוהים לעשותו. And concerning the repetition of the dream to Pharaoh twice, that is because the matter is ready to emanate from God, and God is hastening to execute it. ועתה ירא פרעה איש נבון וחכם וישיתהו על ארץ מצרים. So now let Pharaoh seek out an understanding and wise man, and appoint him over the land of Egypt. Yaseh Paro ve'afked p'kidim al haaretz v'chimesh et eretz Mitzrayim b'sheva shnei hasava. Let Pharaoh do this, and appoint officials over the land, and prepare the land of Egypt during the 7 years of plenty. ויקבצו את כל אוכל השנים הטובות הבאות האלה ויצברו בר תחת יד פרעה אוכל בערים ושמרו. And let them collect all the food of these coming good years, and let them gather the grain under Pharaoh's hand, food in the cities, and keep it. והיה האוכל לפיקדון לארץ לשבע שני הרעב אשר תהיינה בארץ מצרים ולא תכרת הארץ ברעב. Thus the food will remain as a reserve for the land for the 7 years of famine which will be in the land of Egypt, so that the land will not be destroyed by the famine. ויטב הדבר בעיני פרעה ובעיני כל עבדיו. The matter pleased Pharaoh and all his servants. Vayomer paro el avadav, hanimtzach hazeh, ish asher ruach Elohim bo. So Pharaoh said to his servants, will we find anyone like this, a man in whom there is the Spirit of God?